Gangweed Records sucks. Like Flex Entertainment, some of their artists use large amounts of auto-tune. They are egotists, claiming that they're the best label in the fucking planet. They merged with Flex Entertainment. Their songs are unlistenable. The label name is dumb and laughable. The stage names of the artists are terrible and laughable, like Blackman69, Kodak Nutsack, and Lil Booty Snatcher. Their logo is really ridiculous and laughable. It is also poorly edited and poor quality. Unlike Flex Entertainment, these artists have claimed they are satire, however they are not in the remotest way funny or interesting like actual satirical rappers. They could actually be considered worse than Flex Entertainment, because at least Flex Entertainment has J1XXVI, Mainsiaga and Cutpatrick, 3 artists who are actually decent, while Gangweed Records has no good artists. They made an anthem for their label that is 6 minutes long and unbearable to listen to. They cannot take criticism. One of their artists, HA, made a comment on our article ranting about how his label is good and that we should die in a pit of lions. Their production and mastering are horrible. Shave That Stinky Head sucks since he says stinky head a total of 12 times in this 1-minute song. The beat was produced by another terrible rapper, AJ. The beat is probably one of the worst beats Submarine Man has ever used. Half the words don't even rhyme. Some of the lyrics don't even make any sense, like it better be like a wall. This could be the worst song on the No Stockings Deluxe album. A song about something boring such as shaving the hair off a head really isn't something that is going to interest the listeners. YouTube Money, Reloaded sucks since the album cover is awful. The production is very poorly made. It sounds like it was made from Free Loops and GarageBand. Everyone's verse is terrible in their own way. The song is way too long at almost 8 minutes. Young Shmoobin has an awful singing voice and rapping voice, and it's lathered in auto-tune. His lyrical content is also awful. Jay's rapping voice is very low quality and sounds like it's being played from a distance, not to mention how much auto-tune is on his voice. His lyrics are just about bragging. Lil Flexer's verse is hard to understand because he mumbles so much. In addition, he chops his vocals up way too much. The lyrical content in his verse is also just bragging like pretty much everyone on the song. Lil Mosquito Disease's verse is awful. His rapping voice is annoying, and he adds the slowdown effect in half of his lines, which makes it sound like we're listening to a clean version. Also, his lyrical content is awful. Example: money, money, my nose is runny. Lil Meerkat's verse is awful like everyone else on the song. He uses auto-tune like most of his label mates, and his lyrical content is pretty much bragging about how good he is at Fortnite, and how he buys limes with 10 dimes. Big Baller B's verse is bad for pretty much all the reasons mentioned earlier. The concept of bringing all these awful rappers together for a song is also terrible. This whole song is a product placement for YouTube. There's also product placement for Gucci, Doritos and Mountain Dew. You need to have at least 1,000 subscribers to monetize your videos, but Young Shmoobin has only 358 subscribers. The mixtape sucked because it is way too long to be enjoyable, with its length being an hour and a half. A.J. uses auto-tune terribly on some of the songs. The album cover is very poorly made and doesn't seem to relate to the album at all. The titles of the songs are corny or cheesy, that is Twist Like the Origami, The song You Get Harm is on this album and it's arguably AJ's single quote's worst song. His lyrics are also very egotistical, especially his song You Get Harm, where he just brags about how good he is at rapping.